Investigators are calling it the biggest development in a 45-year-old cold case that has rocked the D.C. region for decades.
And it all started when an adopted North Carolina woman went searching for her biological family.
What if you found out something you didn't want to find out? And I just always kind of had that feeling.
Tonight, she's speaking with News 4 about the explosive new discovery that's now renewed interest in this murder mystery. Investigators are hoping it could lead to new clues and help explain why William Bradford Bishop killed his family. It's often said we don't choose our family, and that's especially the case for Kathy Gilchrist, who lives in North Carolina.
I mean, you couldn't have more wholesome parents.
She's always known she was adopted.
My life has always been complete.
And didn't really give any thought to searching for her biological family until she retired.
I said, why don't I take one of these DNA tests and find out?
After using an online DNA testing website, she was first matched with a woman in Maine who turned out to be quite a find.
This one, I doubt I'll ever have another one quite like this one.
Turns out Susan Gilmore is not only Kathy's third cousin on her mother's side, but quite the super sleuth when it comes to tracking down family, especially for adoptees.
So it took a long time.
After almost a year-long genealogy journey, Susan finally tracked down the possible name of Kathy's father.
I thought, this can't be right. This just can't be right. But there he was. And the physical resemblance was overpowering.
I said, well, is it a famous person? And she kind of, she said, well, yeah. But I'll let you figure that out. I said, great. She says, his name is William Bradford Bishop.
The case of William Bradford Bishop has captured the public's attention for decades, followed by News 4 for years, including back in 2014 when the FBI placed him on its most wanted list, almost 40 years after the crime.
There's no doubt in any of the investigators' mind that Bishop is responsible for the murder of his family.
On March 1st, 1976, police say Bishop left his job at the State Department. He made 2 stops to buy a gas can, sledgehammer, a shovel, and a pitchfork, and then headed to his Bethesda, Maryland home.
There was an awful lot of rage.
Investigators say he killed his wife, Annette, their 3 boys, and his own mother.
He went room by room just with such anger and rage that it was just a terrible, terrible crime scene.
He then drove to North Carolina, where he dumped their bodies before abandoning his station wagon in the Great Smoky Mountains, never to be seen again.
I Googled the name. His FBI Most Wanted poster. That was the first indication of who he was. I said, wow, he had the same mouth I have and the same mole on the side of the face.
Bishop's face is one FBI agent Karen Cody is very familiar with, too.
Initially, I was a bit skeptical.
She took over the case in 2018.
We get tips on a daily basis. They still come in. We just looked in our Guardian system, which is our lead system, and we just received one this morning.
So after interviewing both Kathy and her cousin, she decided to go a step further, collecting a DNA sample from Kathy and comparing it against a profile of Bishop created from evidence left behind in his abandoned station wagon in those mountains.
There were 7 cigarette butts in the ashtray. He was a smoker. And so back many years ago, early on in this case, when DNA was a possibility, they collected and they extracted his DNA from one of those butts.
And then came the call from the lab.
And that is what was determined to be a positive match, strong enough for the FBI lab to conclusively determine that she is, in fact, his biological daughter. And she said, so I wasn't totally crazy. And I said, no, you weren't.
But many mysteries remain. While Kathy was born before Bishop's other children, perhaps when he was still at Yale, what's not known is how he and her birth mother met, the nature of their relationship, or if he even knew about Kathy. It also raises the question, what could this mean for the case?
It opens up a whole new dimension of Bishop's life that we never knew about. And so it does raise the possibility that he There may be a reason behind him snapping.
Agent Cody says they've been able to identify additional living relatives of Bishop.
I would say this is the biggest development that sheds some light on part of his life that no one ever knew about.
Today, William Bradford Bishop would be 85. The FBI believes there's a good chance he's still alive. And so does Kathy.
I think it's very possible that there are other children that he might have had in his other life as a fugitive.
She often thinks about the tragedy she's now connected to and the half-siblings she never got to meet.
I'll be perfectly honest, it was more of just a story. But now that I know it's real, there are times when I do think, wow, this is real. This is real.
Still, she does not regret the journey, having also found 6 other half-siblings along the way, chronicled in a book she recently wrote called It's in My Genes.
Right now, I'm satisfied with what I know.
None of them fathered by Bishop.
Part of my mission is to caution people about those DNA tests. If you are not prepared for what you might find, it's not a game.
Fascinating story. The FBI, by the way, removed Bishop's from its most wanted list in 2018, but still wants to hear from anyone with any information, especially between the years of 1957, when he fathered Kathy, and 1960. We put much more information about this case on our NBC Washington app. Just search for Bishop.
Wow, what a story. Be careful what you search for, huh?